So we just popped on, but there's nobody on yet. So we'll give them a few minutes.
Okay.
It's Saturday. It might be tough.
Yeah, and it's 8 on a Saturday, so
Mm-hmm.
we might not be on here that long, which is fine.
But we didn't do it on the 19th because we were busy.
We did walk a lot though that day. I mean,
we did.
So we did get a lot of steps in. Unfortunately, we were not able to post because we got back. It was, well, by the time we got back, it was, I don't know what, 12 Eastern time. So it was a little late, but we definitely got a lot of steps in.
Yeah.
Especially.
So we were just in Laramie, Wyoming for the Safe Project invited us to come and talk at their luncheon. That was amazing. We got our steps in with our really silly video that we posted at Turtle Rock.
Very out of breath.
Very out of breath. Okay. I think it was the elevation. It was the elevation. I
know. We went up a decent trail.
Yeah.
Maybe 20 feet. Yeah, that was amazing. Then we went to Portland and we did our little panel. Yes, thank you. My brain's not working.
No, it wasn't a little panel. That was
a big panel.
That was a powerful panel that we were on with Derica from the Black and Missing. It was really powerful. We had a really good conversation and was asked some really difficult, I think, questions. But Derica is amazing. So
she's awesome.
Yeah. If you don't know about Black and Missing, please go check them out. They have a lot of really good resources on their website too.
Yes,
they're awesome.
Yeah. And they just put out a resource for people to take a look at for like law enforcement.
Yes, and you can request it. It's completely free. It's a guidebook for how like law enforcement. Can you say it?
Law enforcement
can work with for missing persons. Yeah, it's a really great guidebook.
And you would think that, like, I mean, when your loved one goes missing, you just go report them to the police, but it's not that easy. And for some, it's even more difficult. So it's a great guide. It helps you walk you through it. And it really just focuses on the victim or the person, your family member that is missing. So it is a great tool and it helps you guide you. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we ended our 24-day run walk in Portland by going to the coast. The West Coast was absolutely beautiful. We probably did not see enough of it.
No.
But do you want to tell them what that really fun thing we did? Like we went to see that.
So we went to, because you forgot the name of it, didn't you?
No. But I'm talking about the first thing we did.
Oh, we went to Seaside.
Yeah.
And we got to put our feet in the water. It was cold because it was Portland. Well, I guess it wasn't
freezing.
It was Seaside, which is like an hour and 20 minutes from Portland. And we did. We ran. What?
Can anybody guess? Hold on, I'm going to put it in the comments here. Hi, everyone. Can anybody guess where we went when we visited Astoria in Portland? Well, it's not. We visited Astoria in Oregon. Does anybody want to take a guess as to what we went to see there?
I didn't know that that's where that was located. So
you didn't know that?
No, I had no idea.
Really?
No, not a clue. Not a clue. So I knew it was on the coast somewhere, but I had no idea that's
right. I knew it was like a West Coast thing, but
Chunk. Oh,
you're giving it away.
Love Chunk.
Oh, hey you guys.
Hey you guys.
Goodies? No, Kyle, you mean Goonies?
Nope, someone's coming in here. Joey is rolling his chair.
Rolling the spare chair.
The spare chair, because the one that gives you horns.
Yes, Goonies.
Kyle's on there commenting. He's got to be working the board over there at a fire department up there on Long Island right now. Kyle works doubles every Saturday up there for, gosh, Kyle, what has it been? 30 years?
Mm-hmm.
You work Saturdays there?
Kyle wants to hear. This is not our Kyle that helps us. It's our friend Kyle. So he wants to know all about the White House. So It was an amazing experience. I wish we could have all went. It was unfortunate that they sent one invite, but it was amazing. I hope that we go back and maybe
I
we'll.
told her, I told,
We'll actually be in DC next week, but not for the White House.
no, I told Nikki to steal something. I was like, a napkin, glass, just bring it back just because it's from the White House.
They put us outside. I could have stole the grass or something. I don't know.
They must have been listening on the phone, Joe, because they didn't let her inside the building. She had to stay outside.
But, yeah. So yes, we went to see the Goonies house in Astoria, Oregon. It was so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got out of breath walking up that hill too.
I think so. But that view, oh my God, was amazing from that house. I think the house sold for like what did I say?
1.65 or something.
Was it 6.5?
Mhm.
Okay. Million just a couple of years ago. I'm like, oh my God. But it does have an amazing view. But you do hear a lot of sea lions. There's all the sea lions in the water right there.
Kyle says if he goes there, he's going to do the truffle shuffle.
There's whales. I thought it meant that there was sharks.
Could be sharks. Could be sharks. You know.
All right, we got Utah, we got Vermont. We know Kyle's from Long Island.
We got Lisa there. She's on there from.
Hey Lisa, yes, from Loop Solutions.
Oh, Dr. David J. Conway's on there.
Dr. Dave.
Chester Copperpot. Oh, here come the Goonie references.
All right, we're done with the Goonies.
You're gonna live with me now. That's what Tara said when she first met me.
You're gonna live with me.
Yes,
now.
Lisa is from Pennsylvania. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa works for a company. They do a lot of amazing things that we are currently kind of working with to try to bring some things into the domestic violence space to help survivors. So we're really excited about that.
Yes. Oh, from Wyoming.
Hi,
Amy from
Amy.
Wyoming.
Oh, Wyoming.
We love Wyoming. We were just there at was it Turtle Rock?
Turtle Rock.
Well, we went to Laramie, but we actually went to Turtle Rock and did our trip there. Paradise.
Oh, we got Tiffany Klein on there. She's also Pennsylvania. We got Stephanie from Texas. Hello, Texas.
Yeah.
I stayed home and baked cookies. Actually, I made cookies today too.
Oh my God, they're so good.
I did laundry.
I can actually see if I can put some aside for you, Jim, and bring some for you. But I don't know if my kids will eat them all before tomorrow. I'm gonna have to hide them. I don't know if I will eat them all.
You bet a few.
I've had a couple already.
I got to drive to Orlando during rush hour to pick Nikki up, so that was fun. I got to do that.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to the ride back to Orlando tomorrow. So there's that. But it is for something that's really shows our unity with the
They haven't canceled
the
it yet?
MMIR. No.
Tara,
Keep
there were
postponing
just 22 people watching. I was like 22 again. We had a lot of 22.
Oh, we had a lot of 22, a lot of 222. So your birthday, sweetheart.
They keep postponing it.
Nope, it's still on.
Well, they
pushed, make it later though. They
pushed the time back.
They pushed the time back. So.
Oh, now what time is it? What is it now?
2:00, I think.
2 p.m. Phoenix time. Mm-hmm. So we'll be going out to Phoenix, Tara and I, to stand alongside and support the family of Jamie Yazzie. She's a Navajo woman. She went missing in 2019, and very little into finding her. A long time went by, and it wasn't until November of 2021, after they found Gabby, that they started investigating this person that was potentially involved in it. This individual, and I never like to say their names. Only the victims' names should be remembered. Jamie Yazzie's name deserves to be remembered, not the person who took her life. And so there was 3 other women that this individual went on to abuse, and he had 8 counts of strangulation, suffocation, assault with a deadly weapon, kidnapping. And in the course of doing that investigation, they found that he was connected to Jamie Yazzie. From there, they were able to find her remains where she was found in the desert. He had shot her in the back of the head. So he was charged with first-degree murder in her case. And last year, he was found guilty on all charges. And since then, he has been hiring and firing counsel and delaying the actual sentencing. But we believe Monday will be the day that he finally gets his sentencing. and he'll be put away, hopefully for the rest of his life, never see the light of day again. Hopefully Jamie's family will be able to read their victim impact statements that day, and be able to move on and never have to look at this person's face ever again in a courtroom. So Jamie Yazzie, she was a mother of 3. She was 32 years old when she was killed. Everything that I've read about her and everything that I've been told was she had an infectious smile. Anybody who met her, who came in contact with her, loved her. You would be like best friends with her instantly. If somebody was hungry, she would cook a meal for them. If somebody needed money, she would give them the last dollar out of her wallet, even if it was to her own financial detriment. She was just an amazing person and somebody who was taken from this world way too soon. So Tara and I, the Gabby Petito Foundation, are honored that they asked us to stand with them and support them in this endeavor. And
Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. It'll probably be, there's a press release, and then it'll probably be on the news on, is it Monday, right?
yeah, and we're hoping. And
I don't know what time.
so we're not sure. It's right now, the times got changed. So the sentencing is now 2 p.m. I think, Tara, they said.
Yeah, I think she just said 2 p.m.
Is
Yeah.
that mountain time? Or
I
no?
think it's mountain time.
Yeah, but I don't think they have daylight savings.
No,
so I don't
you're
think.
thinking of daylight savings.
2 hour difference.
I think it's it's
Oh,
a 3 hour. I think it's a 3 hour difference.
Oh, where are you going?
Depending on what
Yeah.
daylight savings is for everybody else.
I thought it was mountain time, but I was looking today that it was 3 hours. So I think.
thought
I
Vegas
told
was
Tara,
like
Jim. I told Tara when you guys get on the plane, because you guys are sitting next to each other, I was like, you better take a picture and then tweet it, just the 2 of you.
Jeez. Yeah.
Joe. Oh, Joe's wearing a shirt. I'm
He
not.
is wearing
one.
I'm wearing one of them. We're all wearing different. Well,
I got
Jackson. All right, Jackson Hole.
Jackson
all right.
Hole.
Well, Jackson Hole. We like to represent Jackson Hole.
But well, if you want to get back, so we don't want to stay on here too long because me and Tara are very tired. We just traveled a lot, and then Tara's traveling again tomorrow. So
And then we're traveling again when we get back
You
to
guys
DC.
are going to Vegas next week too, aren't you?
No, we're going to.
Not you. Nikki and
Oh, that's the following week.
follow me. You're going to Vegas.
yeah, we get a little break in between. But
Yeah.
So-
Nope. I stay home.
if anyone was on the challenge runner, we had we had like 9 people on challenge runner. Our top person on there for the run walk was Derek Venegas. I even hold it up here. So Derek's probably not on. He's probably in bed because they go to bed early. He's a fireman. And then Tabitha was the second. Jim was probably going to be first, but I made him stop because I said, let everybody else have a chance. But he is in 3rd place. So good job.
It's true.
And we got Kyle Goranson, Jessica Arena, Heather Rizzo, Tiffany Klein, myself, which I never synced. So I probably have a lot more than this, especially when we were out in Wyoming.
I never synced either, so none of my steps, because I don't have anything that tracks my steps to sync. So
Kyle.
it's-
Well,
I can't really sync, so I don't know how many steps I had. And Joey had surgery, so
You had
unfortunately,
you have an Apple Watch somewhere in this house.
well, you took it over, so I don't know.
I borrowed it for like a day.
No, I gotta find it then. But Joey had surgery, so he wasn't able to walk too much.
we got Pat Dill on there too. My old firehouse buddies on here. Kyle, you would be proud to know that through this walking in the heat down here in Florida, I've dropped a tremendous amount of weight. I think I'm down to about 190 pounds now, which I don't think
I
I've
picked
weighed
up coincidentally what Jim lost, which was
Because he bakes a lot, that's why. Because he's doing all the baking.
because
Yes,
my
that's
boy
it.
Derek wants to learn how to bake. So we baked a cake last week and some cookies, and then Tara came home and she wanted cookies, so I made her cookies. So
Well, I know you didn't cook last week because you were ordering food a lot, but you definitely
no,
baked.
I cooked a lot actually. I made them penny alla vodka.
Well, you made them steaks too.
I made them steaks. I
Okay.
made chicken. I made a bunch of stuff.
Oh, so it was just the one night of Uber Eats.
The one night.
It was
Yeah.
one night we ordered Chinese food because I was working till like 8 o'clock and I'm like, guys, I'm shot. You know what? I'm just gonna order some food. So that's what I did.
I made a Publix fried chicken and popcorn chicken. I made a Costco rotisserie chicken.
I like the steaks were delicious too. Because you know what? Me and the boys were like, your mom's going out to dinner and doing this and doing that. I'm like, what do you guys want? They're like, I want a steak. I'm like, I got you. Don't you worry. So I picked up some fillets. hooked him up.
We did have some really good food in Laramie at Sweet Melissa's. That
Kyle, I made a
it's
bowl
a
of cereal.
vegan, like, but it's delicious. Oh my God, it's a vegan restaurant, but it was so good.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then what else? Oh my God, that place in Vancouver with the crepes.
Crepes.
It was shrimp and crab crepes.
Shrimp and crab crepes with
It's like a pancake, but smaller.
Is that when you had like the ice cream that you wouldn't stop raving about?
No.
You had something to do with ice cream, and you told me for like 20 minutes, like you went into depth about this ice cream. Where did you get it?
Oh yes, in Laramie we had that ice cream with the cookie dough in it.
It had cookie dough in it. It was cookie dough ice cream, but like fresh. I was like, it was like we had the
Mary's Mountain
spoons
Cookies.
and we couldn't get our spoons in because it was so hard. I just like started eating it.
Now everybody here knows why we did a walk.
It was Mary's Mountain Cookies that had that.
Mary's Mountain Cookies. Yes, that was
Good.
very good. That was
Hey, we
really
got
good.
Justin from upstate New York on there. Hey, Justin.
Hello. And yeah, Tiff Klein, don't worry about it. I know you were very active. I saw you on there. So
Tiff?
I wasn't like active enough. I definitely walked a lot. I just didn't like sync or post.
Tiff, you rocked it. You were on there every day. You were posting every day. Amazing. Helping us push the reminders out and posting and sharing. So thank you so much
Yeah.
for that. We really appreciate
My
that.
cousin Gary Kohler, he was on like almost every day. He was biking a lot.
Mhm.
Jackie Diaz was another one.
Bunch of people on here. Sue's on every day. John Pack, Bevan, our friend Bevan. She's amazing. She's amazing.
She is preparing to run the New York City Marathon.
Yes,
Yeah.
she is. She is amazing.
I'm like, I could never do that. That's amazing.
Your cousin was getting on, Jess.
Yeah, so Jess
Irina,
on.
she was on. So
Karina,
that
she was up there.
Yep.
I think I said that she was in the challenge runner, I believe.
Yes, she
I
was.
think
Yeah.
you did say that. You did say that. So
Oh man, I had it up. Dawn Knight was another one that was on there. John Drews, he was crushing it.
Crystal Gomez, Rocky Hansen, lots of awesome people participating. So I did post here
I don't know. Did you?
who did you run or walk for? If you had anybody special that you were honoring, definitely put them in the comments, even if you're watching the recording of this after. So
We appreciate everybody that did walk and posted. We love to see it. We love to see it all. So thank
Crystal
you. Thank you, everybody.
I managed to do it for
Good.
20 days with a total of 102.7 miles.
Wow.
241,000.
Oh my God, that is awesome. That is
That is
so
awesome.
awesome.
Good
That's
for you. And
Where are
then
you on that, Jim?
I could have walked
I
more,
wasn't
but
allowed to
couldn't keep
record
up.
anymore.
Tiff, we saw you walking. Thank you so much.
And then also Tiff, I walked for Gabby and myself, a survivor, and every woman and man who was a victim or survivor. Thank you so much for that.
Tiff shared a lot of her story with me, and I was extremely humbled for her to do that. It's incredibly brave, and it shows your strength. And like I think I mentioned when you were telling me about it, that stories of survivors, when they feel safe to do so and willing to do so, by sharing that story, you might be giving somebody else the courage and the strength to get out of that situation, to know that they're not alone. I thank you so much for being open and sharing that with us. I know it wasn't easy to have to relive that. Sorry that you had to go through that, but we're glad that you're here today and you're able to share that story and help others. Thank you, Tiff.
Yeah, that's very brave when you can share your story. It really does help survivors out there. So it's amazing. Survivors help survivors. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
People like yourself at CrimeCon. There you go.
Hello, Karen.
What activity you guys did were pretty
Oh,
cool.
Lenny, she was at CrimeCon.
Mhm.
We'll be there again in next year. Next year?
2025.
Next year.
We got a year. We
September.
got a year.
September, yeah, the middle of September, 2025.
Mhm.
Where's it the beginning? I think it's like the 7th.
What if it's in the middle?
It might be in the middle. I actually think it is in the middle. I don't remember. Maybe somebody on here knows when it is.
Hey, we got John
Getting
Drew
back
on.
to Denver.
Denver. Best airport in the country.
It's my
But
favorite
yeah, they
airport.
were saying it was a 4-hour wait to get.
Thank you God for pre-check, because I don't know what I would do.
Yeah, 4-hour wait to get through security when we were there. 4
Mhm.
hours. Thanks. So if you ever go through Denver Airport, make sure you get there super, super early, because
It's the entrance to hell. That's what I always
She
Sure.
is the one who gets super, super early. She is like the stereotypical airport dad. I got to be there 3 hours early. God
kind of
forbid.
annoying. We're sitting there like, hello, I'm waiting for the plane.
Yeah, Nikki wasn't complaining about having to get up at like 5 a.m. the
I'm
other
like,
day.
we could like totally leave a little later, but it's okay. We
Yeah.
had breakfast, and by the time we were done, it was.
we wouldn't have had time for breakfast if we
I didn't really want to eat breakfast, but we would have been starving. If
But we would have been starving. We would have got to Portland and we would have been really hungry. So
The couple next to me, they had a full breakfast on the plane. They like ordered it. Like you could pre-order your food and they'll like deliver it to you. And then they also brought on Chick-fil-A for like a couple hours later because it was a 5.5 hour flight.
for
They
yesterday.
had their full breakfast and then they had Chick-fil-A. Jeez.
Yeah.
Wait, you can-
Jesus, for a 5, I mean, it's only 5.5 hours. I mean, yes, it's a long flight, but that's a lot of food.
She said her husband gets hungry.
I get it.
I get nervous.
I
You
get
know what?
hungry.
It's-
I
it's-
get hungry too.
It's that nervous eating because of the flying. I don't like to fly, so I got to be doing something like I don't know.
Yeah, our flight tomorrow is 4.5 hours, Jim. So we'll have to figure out where we're going to eat when we get there.
I'm gonna have my neck pillow, my earbuds,
Bang your head.
bang my head on the wall.
It's right in the middle of the day. You're not napping.
I don't sleep on the plane.
Yes, Nikki, man. When I used to work in the firehouse all the time, she said I could fall asleep on a picket fence like
Yeah.
midday. So
You could sleep standing up.
Yeah, I don't sleep.
You don't sleep on a plane.
I don't sleep at all. Like I went to bed last night, what, 10 o'clock? 10:30, 11? No, but I think it was like 11 o'clock. I was up by 3:30.
Yeah,
3:30.
waking me up. So
Every
can we
night.
not do that? Can you just get out of bed and
Every night.
just get out
Dude, it was.
and not
Jim?
wake me up?
I
Because I
did
was really tired and I needed to sleep.
I did the dishes. I did laundry. I cleaned Joey's
I'm
car.
so happy you did laundry.
I bring her, like, I'm passing the bedroom, bro, see if she's awake. I'm bringing her coffee, like, just to make sure it's safe at this point.
3:30 is not a time that I want to wake up. Even though I wake up that early on my own a lot of times, I do not need help.
Yeah, I don't
from
sleep, dude.
sleeping.
It's so bad.
Jim sent me an article, was it today or yesterday? I think it was yesterday, about a plane that just had an emergency landing.
Wait.
Wait, was that the mice issue?
Not that one. Did you hear about this one?
it was a Delta flight, I believe,
Delta.
because somebody had a case of explosive diarrhea, and they had to land the plane in an emergency.
I think I would have cried if that happened on our plane. Oh, Lord.
Well, our flight, they told us they had to empty
Do
the
they
luggage.
also have Chick-fil-A?
They had to empty the luggage out, or else the plane would tip forward, right? Or
They
like
did. They told us that our plane would tip if we. I forget why.
they had to get people off or the luggage off, because otherwise the plane was going to tip.
The weight on our plane was off, so that it was going to tip or something.
They
When
put-
we landed.
The person sitting next to me was like, "Yeah, it has happened before." I'm like, "Wow, okay."
Now you know why I don't like to fly.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna go check the oven. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I made soft pretzels for the boys. I got to see if I remember to turn the oven off.
Well, we're probably going to hop off anyway because we just wanted to thank everybody for participating in the run walk. It was really awesome, and we'll do it again next year. I'm going to keep the page up, and we'll just do it every year.
We'll design new shirts, though. We'll get a new
Yeah.
design for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it up. The page is going to be there. So throughout the year, if you're out there walking, if you're going to walk for somebody, post on the page. There was 24 days of awareness, but
Every day is an
every
awareness
day is
day,
an
so-
awareness day, because every day, right now, as we're speaking, somebody's experiencing it. So
Look, Jeff.
Yeah.
Soft pretzels.
soft
No,
pretzel.
I already made them. I just can't remember if I turned the oven off.
Joe,
Always
Maddie,
making soft pretzels.
Maddie wanted baked ziti tonight, and Nikki's like,
Yeah.
I was thinking about something more healthy, so I made a nice baked ziti, but then I had to do a zucchini.
Baked ziti is not healthy.
Mind your
No,
tongue.
she wanted something healthy, so I had to do a zucchini, like a zucchini parmesan for
Zucchini
her.
lasagna,
Lasagna, basically, for her.
The boys. I do a really good vodka sauce. So
Yeah, he made penne alla vodka last night. It was I had that when I got home. It was delicious.
So.
But yeah, so it's over, but it's not over. Please keep walking and keep spreading awareness in whatever way you can. And as usual, if you're in danger, obviously call 911. But if you need help with DV, call the hotline. It's 1-800-799-SAFE. And you can also go to the hotline.org and you can text and chat with them. You know, Tara and I got to personally go to the hotline and see how they do it. They're wonderful. Hopefully they can get more advocates soon. It is difficult, but keep trying if you need to get through, because they will eventually answer. They just have very limited resources right now, and hopefully that changes.
Yeah, they have about 7,000 contacts in their database, and they're all vetted. So even if you, whatever state you are in, if you need to get to another state, they will help you know where to go. So, and they'll help you form a safety plan to get out if you need.
See, look, Tiff got it. She knows the sense. Mind your tongue. Big ZD's not healthy. Blasphemy.
I'll still eat it. Trust me. I mean, pasta. I love pasta. So I mean,
do I look like I don't eat pasta?
I make him pasta at least once or twice a week. So, you know,
we do not have iron-on patches, but we could probably see if we can get those.
Ooh, we could.
That's a good idea.
That is a really, who wrote that? I don't see. Oh, okay. It just came up on my screen. So that is actually a good idea. Thank you so much for bringing that to our attention. I think that's something we'll work on.
Absolutely. Some people don't know we have a store. Go to our GabbyPetitoFoundation.org. You can click on store, and we have tons of cool stuff. It all goes to us. All the proceeds go to us, so it's really helpful. And then you can
the foundation, not to us.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean us as in the foundation. Yes, it all goes to the foundation, and you could support our foundation merchandise, and that does support us, and it spreads awareness because you're wearing it. So
I think we're making people hungry.
Yeah, penne alla vodka with grilled chicken and prosciutto. Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah,
Kyle's sitting behind a 911 dispatch board right now.
Oh, he's probably starving.
Kyle, hit up Pollo Sabroson or Mexi Grill 3000 up there if they're still open.
No, not Mexi Grill.
Those were
Pollo Sabroson is the best.
Oh.
Chicken and rice.
Arroz con pollo. Muy bien. That was my favorite spot.
Why is it not coming up? Okay.
I just ordered a zip chat.
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you so much. That's really kind of you. We really appreciate it. I like to tell people too.
Thank you, Tiff.
She said she signed up to donate $25 a month. You can do that. Listen, if somebody out there, even if you do $1, every little bit counts. I have this dream. I think I told you, Tara. I want to do 1 million people donate $1. So, because that would be, that would be incredible. But PayPal that we use and Stripe even has fees. So, we don't get the full amount unless, people, when they donate, offer to pay that fee so that we can get all of it, 100% of your donation, which is awesome.
I know, like the fire department, volunteer fire department, when we used to put out our donation letters, it was 10 cents a day for an entire year equals $36.50 at the end of the year, and it goes a long way and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so,
when you really think about it, but that's very generous, Tiff. Thank you so much,
Tiffany. That is amazing.
Really appreciate that. I'll hit you up after because that's really nice. I have to send you a shirt or something or a hat, whatever you want. I mean, that's it though, right? We have.
Love you. Guys, thank you very much. I got to go check out my oven because if I sit here any longer than it's on, I'm good.
Okay. So you have, Lisa, you have a contact for a cookbook idea. All right.
Okay.
Well, you could try that out. We'll have to have people submit. I don't think I have enough recipes for a whole book though.
But,
I mean, we could add one of Gabby's favorite, the spaghetti tacos. Because she loves
spaghetti tacos. It's spaghetti with meat sauce tacos. Obviously, if anybody knows iCarly from back in the mid 2000s, I don't know. I don't know how to say.
Yeah, it's gotta be
early 2000s. I don't know.
It was so good.
Spaghetti tacos, yeah. So we tried them, and they They were good. They were really good.
It's a little fusion.
It
I would
sounds-
put a little, instead of like sour cream on top, it would be a little Gouda cheese on there. So,
Yeah.
it's delicious.
I did not think it was going to be good, but I urge everyone to try it. It was good.
I didn't think so either, but I'm really not a food snob. I eat everything. I normally like everything. So,
Yeah, it was good. But anyway, we're not going to keep everybody with our boring food conversation, although we can do a show one night and just talk about food if everybody wants. But we wanted to thank everyone for
hard
participating.
tacos, Tiff. Hard tacos.
Hard
show.
tacos.
Crunchy tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I never tried it with soft tacos. I don't know if it would
I don't
be
think
good
it-
with soft
well-
tacos, but definitely hard tacos.
Maybe.
Maybe. So, I mean, there's some
Wow.
weird combination things out there. I mean,
My friend
we'll try it.
Jackie, she takes the flour tortillas and fries them up into a taco shell, and that is the best way to do it. Absolute best way to do it.
Yeah.
But again, we just ate. I don't know why we're talking about food. But I wanted to thank everybody again because it's really been so awesome to have everybody participate, and we'll continue it. I think we need to push it out a little more. I think we did it last minute this year, so we'll go bigger and bigger hopefully throughout the year. And for the 24 days, we'll maybe set up like a competition next time where we get the winner gets a prize, right? I think
Maybe
people like-
eventually we can do it and like not just a virtual. We can actually have a place that we do it.
Yes.
It can be both.
I think by next year we can find a spot. It might have to be in Florida, but it could potentially be in New York.
Maybe the end date will be the 19th. So so everybody virtually can walk, and then the 19th will be the actual date, or we'll kick it off on the 27th. We might do it that way. We'll have to figure out what day the 19th and the 27th falls on next year. So
Yeah.
But it's just a thought. Maybe we'll figure it out. But you can still walk. Everybody can still walk and still post if they feel. If it's for somebody else, the page will still be up there. You can still have your. We haven't taken the shirts down. You can still order a shirt if you would like.
Yeah, and what I'm gonna do is I'll unbundle them and just leave them on the site. If anybody wants to buy the Run Walk merchandise as individual items, we'll do that too.
Yeah.
That would be cool. It's okay, Sandy. You can rewatch it if you really want to, but you don't have to. She just got on late. Thank you, Bunny. Thank you so much. But yeah, we can't do this stuff without you guys. So we really appreciate all of you. And, look out for everything more. We're doing a lot. So that's why we haven't been too active. We're trying to do more lives and we just have a lot going on. So,
so the 27th is a Wednesday of next year. So, and what is the 19th?
Friday.
So maybe the Friday the 19th. We'll figure it out.
You could do like a Saturday the 20th,
maybe like that Saturday or Sunday.
Saturday.
Yeah. We'll find a spot and we'll let everybody know as soon as we know. That'll be great. But everyone have a wonderful, wonderful night.
Thank you for hopping on last minute, I guess, and
thank you for supporting
us and walking and dancing and running, however you got your steps in. We really appreciate everybody. So,
Yep. Have a great night.
have a good night.
Good night, everybody. Be safe.
Thank you. Talk to you super soon.